go. One button press, two button press, red button press, blue button press. Let's go. Hi, Cons. Hope you're doing well, my dear. Happy Friday. Your timing is impeccable, as always. 7 TVs down for me. I don't know if it's down for anyone else. But that's a bit of a pain. So, I don't get to see the fun emotes. Happy Friday. Not another stone golem. Hi, Dan. How are you? Good to see you. You're alright? Fun and rough day at work? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's, no fun whatsoever. Glad to be home. I don't blame you. I'm glad you're home, too. Belle, stop spam calling me, please, for the love of God. Recently, like this week, I've gotten such an uptick in spam calls. It's really peeving me. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm probably gonna be, I'd say, a fair bit quieter today. I'm fairly tired, but I just not ready for bed yet. So here we are. You've been getting multiple Chinese number spam calls? Interesting. All of mine have, like, directly said they've been from Belle. So, what's up with that? What is up with that? Why are we both getting spam calls? Dan, have you been getting any spam calls recently? Your spam calls, no. You also want to be in bed, but it's almost 6 p.m. and you just want to game and don't. Ugh, honestly, like, that's genuinely such a mood. Like, I wholly understand what you mean. Few items over there. That's kind of what I'm thinking, so I might run up, do the top part here. and then run back down and around. Actually, you know what? It might be more efficient to go do this part first. I'm wondering. I'm hoping. Do you League or Overwatch? Ooh, or R6. Oh, I keep meaning to play R6, but things keep happening just life-wise. It's a great question, Dan. Like, how much, like, do you want to deal with what flavor of toxicity would you like today? The one with a hint of lemon? Ooh, that's a Overwatch. Nobody caught the ditto. Oh no. But now you just gotta get up. Oh, yeah, that's the hard part too. Like, especially if you've just hit the, like, post-home crash where you've sat down for the first time all day, or what feels like all day, and you finally get to rest, and you're like, oh, I do not want to get up. Yeah. Fucking missed. There's nothing else over there. No, I don't think so. Ooh, hello. That little guy up there. Then, oh, was there a Halcyon Shrine? I don't think there's a Halcyon Shrine on this map. I don't remember... I didn't see one. I don't think. I mean, I don't think. That much is obvious, but... in this instance, I don't think I saw a Halcyon Shrine. Yeah, getting up is always the hardest part of doing anything. I feel like starting is the hardest part of it, regardless of how simple the task is, or how difficult the task is, on the other hand of that. Like, it's just... the start is always the most difficult, the most intimidating, the trickiest one to tackle. Hi, Fira. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I don't think I want Breaching Fin this run. I'm probably gonna scrap it when first time I see a scrapper. Same with, well, I'm not so sure about the fireworks. I feel like they could work this run, but yeah, I'm just not sure if I'm feeling it. Lots of shrines though on this map. Right off the bat at least. Oh gosh. That's not what was supposed to happen. Guess I don't really have any healing. I do have, like, the one healing drone, but only them. Them versus all the might of Petrichor 5. Hello, Shrine of Shaping. Lipton Daisy is good-ish. Like, it's mid. Good is giving it too much praise. For my own personal tastes. But it'll do for now, considering I don't have another healing item. Okay, so the teleporter is up on the other side. So let's go for a little run. How are you though, Thera? Any plans for the weekend? Hey, Cautious Slug. There we go. There's some healing. That's a little bit more reliable. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat right now. It feels like I don't mean to hack at you guys. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, I dashed into that. I feel bad. Excuse me. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I want to get rid of the Breaching Fin. I don't like when I'm slashing, if I miss my first swing, like, that I then... Sorry, reverse that. Like, after I hit my first swing, I miss my second swing because of the Breaching Fin knocking them up in the air. And then typically miss the third as well, of course, but what can you do? Adaptive chest? Yeah, okay. As soon as I hear the sky rat spawn, they gotta go. Topaz brooch could have been worse, I think. Maybe like a power elixir or something like that would have been worse. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Blap. How are you, my dear? Yeah, 7TV's doing weird things. Don't worry about it, young Lappings. Excuse me. We're doing hot grill runs. So, we're here. We got this. We got this. Exactly, you get me. Oh, hey, a scrapper. I missed. I think everything else will keep for now. Fireworks, I don't have a lot of damage items, so I think that's why I'm not gonna upgrade anything there. Hi, Mr. Fruitman Bob. How are you? All of those are gonna miss. You need to get back into Risk Rain too. You find it so hard playing solo for some reason. Literally all of your runs are with others. That's okay. It might just be the kind of game that you genuinely just like better with other people. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just the way maybe you like to play the game. Personally, I just like chilling out to this game because it's got great music and good... You can kind of zone out and not really pay attention to what you're doing, at least for me. And just, yeah, chill. But I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, if you just like playing the game with others. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We gotta skedaddle, folks. Oh, the suck is too much. We're gonna hide up here sneakily. No! We're supposed to be hiding. Stupid spawns. I also really love how the music gets, like, muffled when you're outside of the teleporter zone, and then once you go back in, it, like, wakes back up. It's very cool. Just, like, a little detail I like about this game. Where are you? And why is it on cooldown? Hey, nice catch, what? Finally killed off one of them. We got a Runald, which is nice. I think that's everything. There was nothing really that I wanted to go back for. Ba-bum. 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 Ba-dum. No. Where's the other one? There it is. Might as well go give that Shrine of the Mountain a little love tap. I never back down from a Shrine of the Mountain. Simply means more loot. Yeah. So I'm gonna start over on the other side. I'm just gonna loop up that way. And I've only got one. I was really hoping it was gonna get more of them. We're sitting on one green scrap. Okay. Okay, nothing over here so far. Just trying to look around at all the pathways. I'm gonna hop on over. Because we'll check the other level, the upper level, a different way. Another topaz brooch. Nothing sneaky hiding around that corner or this corner. Sure, Bob. Go ahead. What's up? What's funny? What's funny looking? I did it too soon. Now I've got a bunch of void grubbies on the loose. That's one of them. I don't know what happened to the others. I'd like to take down this, I don't remember what these enemies are called off the top of my head, but like the pillars that make the exploding balls. A gilded one of those is gonna do a ton of damage to me, so no thank you. The meme. Okay, I'll take a peek after this run. But if I forget, don't hesitate to remind me. Ouch. They keep spitting on me. Whole bunch of cautious slurgs. Line up. They didn't line up. Ooh, Shrine of the Mountain and access node? Should we? Should we risk it all? There we go. Finally took care of those elites. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing. Yeah, we've got a Shrine of Shaping. Of course, let's do the thing. I always find the gunner drones are so vulnerable. Or the gunner turrets specifically, they're so vulnerable, I just like to scrap them if I see the scrapper. Slowly turn them into slightly more efficient or beneficial items. No, I don't want the backup. Not right now. They do not seem to spark joy at the moment. Damn, I wish you had showed up a moment sooner. Tougher times? Hell yeah. If you guys can hear the vacuum upstairs, just let me know, and I can mute for a moment or two while that's going on. But you might not be able to, so... You can't seem to hear it? Alright. Cool. We take that. We take those. Enjoy the lurk lap. Enjoy. Let's go up first. Oh, hello. Here we go. ATG missile is good. I personally like it. There we go. And those are my drone scraps dealt with. Yeah, fuck this guy. Okay, I don't know where my... I want to make sure this guy dies because I don't want to have to fight through the shield again. Because that is honestly the biggest pain about the any overloading type elite. Is they're just the shield more than anything for me. Okay, I think... Oh, no, we still need to check. Just step around this corner. And then that'll be the last segment of the stage that we haven't explored. So we'll do our double difficult teleporter event and continue the run. Yeah, just those. I'm not worried about the Shrine of Combat, to be frank. I'm gonna get rid of this because I can picture all the great balls of fire. Quite literally just making it impossible to walk anywhere, right? Like, that seems nigh impossible. Ooh, there's a Venipede in chat. For any Pokecatchers. Thought I saw the line of healing connecting. Hi Vaden, good to see you again. You got to stage 34 on Monsoon the other day running 14 artifacts. Holy, well done. That's amazing. That sounds like it would have been like a pretty intense run by the end of it. Either kill or be killed. Okay. We gotta keep moving. It's killer be killed out here. Holy shit, holy shit. No, that one wasn't happening. Whoa. How are you doing though, Baden? Good to see you. Alright, first things first. I want to take a look and see what Monsieur Soupman Bob sent to me in memes. Not a good point to that. That's sparkle. Oh my god, Soupman Bob. That's crazy. That was before you bought Alloyed and the other DLC. Now you can't get past stage 4 with the new enemies. It's tricky. Yeah, tired at work? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you get some energy coming back to you soon. Let's... Okay, Prime Meridian. We can do Prime Meridian. Ooh, or Abandoned Aqueduct and Prime Meridian, or Collective. I mean, it works. Either way, it works. Let's do that set of skills? Sure. Why not? Back to the Titanic Plains. Oh, let's see if we can't get these Chibos. How much are you? 40? Okay. Transport. Let's see the line cook in a bar at, on a Friday? We'll see the line cook in a bar on a Friday. Ah, yes, yes. Yes, yes. That is very tiring. I used to work at, like, sports bar. Like, for some reason, my brain just wasn't processing what you're saying. Nothing on you. Like, just entirely my own, the way my brain works. Yeah, I used to work at a, sports bar, a grill type place. So I can, commiserate with the busyness that is gonna hit ya. Let's go over here. The rest of you fuck off. Oh my gosh, I can't aim. Hello, brain. But yeah, Soupman, or Bub, I'm not sure if you're still here, but the meme is good. I didn't know, Lex Luthor canonically fought that. Today I learned. Okay, we had teleporter down there as well as that. I keep forgetting to look if we have, any, Halcyon Shrines, stage 1. but I usually notice them right away. Ouch. You guys get tipped out though, Vaden? I hope you do. We tipped out at ours, because, like, everyone's part of the team, right? Ouch. My ankles. Nice, Nier. Well done. Great reaction speed. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this set up by the next, Risk of Rain stream, whenever that is. But, like, sometimes I'm in the mood for the Risk of Rain music, and sometimes I'm in the mood to just, like, listen to whatever my own jams, you know, whatever. And so, one of the things that I'd like to do is, currently I don't have my audio tracks split between, like, different programs on my PC and, like, my voice, so you guys literally get a feed of my mic, and you get a feed of my desktop audio. That's why I always say, like, oh, like, it's not your Badoop, it's mine, like, if I hit a Windows Badoop or anything like that. But anyways, long story short, I want to, get them set up in OBS so that they are split tracks, so that in that way I can remove any copyright music from VODs, if I so chose to listen to, such heathenous things, while streaming. And, yeah. But tied into that, because I like all types of music. I'm not particularly, picky about what I listen to. I also want to have a channel point redemption where you guys can add songs to the queue with either a link or with, like, a Spotify link or something like that, because I think that would be pretty cool and pretty neat and pretty fun. So those are a couple of things that I have planned that I don't know how long it's gonna take me to sort that out, but it is something that I want to get sorted out at some point. So you guys have that to look forward to. It's something you're interested in. You doubt it? Most line cooks make over minimum wage compared to the servers. Oh, are you American, Vaden? Are you in the United States of America? I'm Canadian, so we have, like, even as servers, we have a, although reduced when I was a server, we still had, like, a comparable minimum wage, so it's, like, it only makes sense, really, to tip out, like, all your back of house and everything, too. You don't know what music you listen to is just copyright? You throw it on and it's metal or other game music? Yeah, that's a good idea. Other game music is smart as well. As soon as you said, like, minimum wage compared to the servers, I went, oh, yeah, that sounds like a place where the servers rely, like, entirely on tips, basically. It would be good kid for you unless you listen to Chinese music. Hey, I have nothing against listening to Chinese music if I vibe with it. Just because I don't understand the lyrics doesn't mean it's not good music. Die! Die! You stupid son of a bitch. Just up there, I think, really. Oh, there's an equipment down here. But yeah, that's really the most important thing for me in terms of music is, can I jam to it? Do I vibe with it? I don't need to know the words. Fuck, even when it's in English, which is the only language that I'm truly fluent in. Like, even then I don't pick up the words half the time, so why do I care if it's actually English or not? I'm just gonna make up half the words anyways. Hi, Zach! And Good Kid is copyright free. I do remember you mentioning that, Cons. Yeah, I'll definitely have to add them to my copyright free playlist. There's another equipment there. Ow. Blast shower? Do I want a blast shower over Seed of Life right now? Just not from the start. Because that's a Lofi song? Okay. Not from the start. No, can't. You can't shoot me when I'm behind. Ow, fuck. Interesting. Oh, 57. We're not even close to 99. I feel like I don't have any items. Because there was what? Okay, there was Shrine of the Mountain, a temporary chest. Like... Can I actually tank that right now? Bro, that's crazy. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Give me all my apples. Move. Get out. Oh, I should have hit the new altar. I'm a little bit silly for not hitting the new altar. Because then that way I could have picked Abandoned Aqueduct and then possibly gotten the Clay Dune Strider. But now, if I want to do that, I'm guaranteeing myself at least one loot, unless I get it by RNG. Which is a little bit... I mean, we might. I shouldn't count that off the table, but... Oh shit, blue portal. Never mind. The newt wants to see me. Ooh, there's a solar rock on chat. That's gotta be a rock type, right? Right? Where are my Poke fans? Pokemon buffs in chat. I'm gonna try to catch this guy. Because I'm going through a portal so I can tab out. Ah, nice catch, Zach. I feel like I never catch them. Long-standing solitude. Ooh. That could be tricky if I ended up wanting to, oh, what's the word? If I ended up wanting to, go for the Halcyon Shrines. You stocked up on Pokeballs. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't have, like, I'd have to... Is that... Is that abandoned aqueduct? No, that's not. That's, okay. I'm not gonna dream of either. Neither of them are the place that I want to go, so we shall carry on. I did a little restock. Was it earlier today or the day before? Doesn't really matter. I did a little stock up myself as well. Felian Sanctuary. No dice, chat, no dice. We didn't get it this loop. We'll just have to try again. Okay, teleporter's all the way on the other side. Honestly not a problem, in my opinion. Oh, I love the sound of that neutronium weight. Holy. It sounds very cool. We've got an equipment drone up here as well. Ooh, 2 equipment drones. Holy. But it just, oh, the weight. Like, obviously, I know it is quite literally a weight, but the weight behind that the sound makes that, like, actually gives feeling to the item in-game, regardless of its actual weight. It just, oh, it gives it that heavy oomph. I didn't go off the ledge. It's just a little bit annoying. Bullet portal. 871 on that. Okay. You had this stage with 3 equipment drones with no equipment. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. It's like, why do they spawn when you can't use them? Okay, so that drone's hanging on to my other neutronium weight. And I believe the transport's got my other one. How much is this again? 871. Right, I had already pinged it. I'm a little bit silly. Fuck. Oh. Near, aim, please. Don't just approximate, actually aim. Peekaboo. Play peekaboo with a clay Templar. Die. Oh my god, no. It was a joke. It was a joke. Let me go eat my apples. Nom, 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 nom. That's what I get for not finishing it off. Letting it peek me around the corner. What can I say but deserved? Oh, I shouldn't have pushed you away from me. Oh, thank you, transport drone. You actually came in clutch for once. That'll do. Go the fuck away, rat. Go the fuck away, ratza. Oh my god, damn healing beetle. Gross, please. There's enough of me to go around. I don't want a Milky Chrysalis. There's no point in putting a Milky Chrysalis on a equipment drone, in my opinion. I think in most people's objective opinion, why would you just want to give a drone wings? It doesn't make sense. Unless you literally just want the meat shield, right? Alright, we're still surviving. There goes our void key. Honestly, Benthic Bloom. I'm not invested in any of these items whatsoever. I think Benthic Bloom is silly not to pick. For those of you who don't know what it does, it's basically, it'll pick, I don't know how many items, but like, upgrades your items at the start of each stage, and the number of items probably, depends on, like, the number of stacks of Benthic Bloom that you have. But, long story short, your items just slowly upgrade. So, like, my soldier's syringe will turn into, predatory instincts, for example, or my wax quail will turn into, a functional coupler, which is a yellow item. Oh my god, I can't jump. Got no hops. 3 items? Okay, 3 items per stack, or just 3 items flat? I don't know off the top of my head. But either way, Benthic Bloom is just strong. If you're not invested in like what items you have specifically per stack, nice. Yeah, if you're not invested in like your specific build, Benthic Bloom is usually a strong choice. You sometimes don't like it because you prefer the tri-tip compared to its upgrade. Yeah, and that's valid. I think Benthic... It doesn't change them into void items as far as I remember. But it does corrupt the 57 leaf clover. But I totally understand where some people don't want to pick up void items because they prefer the buff that they get. Fuck you. Oh, I walked back into it too soon. Damn it. Oh well. I guess I can get that Milky Chrysalis now if I want, because I don't really want the used, whatever the hell this is. Mind you, I could give this used, Healy thing to one of the, thingies, drones. Yeah, it's all coming up near now. Spare drone parts? Not my favorite red item unless I'm going like a friend build or a drone build. Be gone. Oh, transport drone, you cucked me that time. Faraday Spur, not my favorite. I did, Bob. Yes, the pluripotent larva, Baden, is what you're thinking of. On the revive, where it gives you the void versions of the items. But yeah, Bob, I didn't know Lex Luthor canonically fucked that. That's very fascinating. It gave me a little giggle when I saw it, for sure. Ooh, how did I do that? How did I just walk off like that? Whatever. Not gonna think too hard on that one. Little bit of a crunch. Yes. Fire flying rats? Hate that. Nom 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 nom. There's a Marowak in chat if any of you Pokemon fans would like to catch it. I'm not sure what a Marowak would be. Like the other ones, sometimes the name gives them away, but I'm not so sure about this one. Whee! Mind you, I'd actually take a recycler over the Milky Chrysalis, so I'm gonna grab that instead and see what we get recycled. Oh, it's on cooldown right now. Okay, we're gonna do this stuff first, I think. Incinerator drone? Sure, don't mind if I do. Oh, Noxious Thorn, definitely. I quite like the Noxious Thorn, because it does, like, if you do end up, like, losing your tri-tip dagger for some reason, but you still want to have bleed stacks, of course. Boom. Noxious Thorn is your answer. Massive Leech? No, no thank you. Nothing. Okay, good to know. Nothing again. Pulse Goat Hook we can take for sure. I feel like there's never anything wrong with the move speed. No, I don't want elusive antlers though, actually, if I can avoid it, which I did. Like, I already have a sprint item, I don't feel I need elusive antlers as well, basically. Oh. Okay, she's dead. Now we work on the other one. Oh, I don't want to be by the butt. The head she spits venom at you, the butt she lays eggs at you. Either way, it's not a fun time. Just basically, if she's looking at you, just go near the legs if you can. Do I want to recycle that? Sure, why the hell not? Electric Nova? Not bad, actually. Genesis Loop. That's the actual name of it. Genesis Loop. Nice. Alright. Next stage. LZ. Comfy cozy. I'm actually starting to feel a bit chilly. I might need to get up and move around here in a minute. What are you? Delicate watch printer? No thanks. No thank you. I will politely pass. Kinda casually forgot about my neutronium weights. I mean, I still have them both, I guess. No. Oh. And I didn't see if there was anything right at the top. I don't think there was, but still. Whatever. Do I want to recycle these? Nah. They're relatively harmless in terms of lunar items, so I'm gonna hang on to them until I get a lunar cleansing pool. traded a delicate watch for pennies. Like, one meth thing into another meth thing. Great job, Mir. Good work. Bandolier I would switch, but I don't feel like waiting for the cooldown, so... I just heard something drop over there. Hi, Jambo. Good to see you. Really good to see you. I know, 7TV's down right now. It's such a pain. But I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, my dear. Plasma Shrimp, Ukulele, Void Sun. I kind of feel like Void Sun Flame. I don't know why. It's just kind of a vibe. That feels like a trap to see if it's Friday or Saturday for you. Genuinely wasn't intended that way, James, but... Oh, I don't like government naming you. I'm gonna keep calling you Jambo. No, not actually a trap. I didn't mean it. I'm just genuinely curious. I hope you're doing well. Jimble. Hey yo, Jimble. I like it. It's Jimble. Come on. Whatever. Oh, hello, teleporter. Fancy seeing you here. Another Noxious Thorn is nice. I think that worm has my Neutronium Whites, and I want them back before, we wrap up this stage. Ah! The gate, I'm being blocked. There we go. I like to shoot those so they, A, don't blow up on me, and B, don't, they sometimes drop, like, lunar coins and stuff like that, because they have the chance to drop, like, any on-kill item. So any breakables I usually like to try to break. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Access node. We could do the access node because we missed... Yeah, we could do that. Why don't we do that? I'll let chat decide really if they want to. Do you guys think we should go visit our, friends at the Solutional Haunt and take on those bosses? Or, alternatively, should we keep looping until we find the abandoned aqueduct. Which Chivo shall we go for at the moment? Should go to Chef? I could go to Chef. See what Chef's cooking up for me. Hey, welcome back, Blop. After a brief intermission of getting food, which took longer than expected, no worries at all, my dear. You are welcome to chat, lurk, hang out, throw the tab open, and then go do your own shit. Whatever you want. This space is open for anyone, no matter what. People popcorn, exactly. I wish I could see the people popcorn. I'm a little sad that I can't, that my 7 TV's down, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. What it is. The Gilded Elites hurt. I swear they buffed the Gilded damage. Okay, one of my drones picked up the weight. Sounded like it dropped up there. Huh. I wasn't actually expecting to go that far. Interesting. A bison steak. Man. That's what I get for not even trying to get anything out of it. I didn't even want to attempt to adopt. Just for funsies. Oh yeah, here's the weights. Which we can hang on to for a moment here. Alright, I'll try. I'm really bad at trying. See, I was, like, every time there, like, when I was just sitting there watching it, like, every time I saw one that I would want, like, it's gone by the time I'm ready to react to it, almost, it feels like. What's a spritzy? Tell me about a spritzy, Fira. Is it worth a great ball? Ooh, it's a fairy. Okay, if it's a fairy, I'm gonna... Because I want the fairy. It's worth the pause. Probably. Right? I think there's one more spot I want to check and see if there's an item, and it's up in here, up in here, up in here, nothing. Ooh, too far. Hey, we all caught the spritzy. Man. That is the pain of the Neutronium White, is like, if you want to stick with your investment, you need to make sure you keep picking it back up. Twitch has been really stupid for you ever since Summer Game Fest. Oh shit. I'm sorry to hear that. What's making it a pain, Lap? Ooh, they reached 1 mil? Nice. That's fun. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm not seeing any other chests. Got a solid 10-second delay before, now it's completely fine. Oh. Ah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I wish I had some, like, insight I could offer you, but... yeah, I have no idea. That got risky there for a second. Oh, that's right, Sonorous Whispers. Because of Benthic Bloom. Okay. There we go. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else on the map that I'd like to go for, except... ah, that's a drone over there. Okay. One of my drones died. You'll just blame Zach for it anyways, even if it isn't his fault. And then the only thing you know how to blame others for is your own inadequacies. Real. For me, real. I can't believe Zach broke Twitch. Alright, guys. Okay, let's go see Chef. Let's go see Chef. How was your visit with your family, Zach? I hope that went well. Okay, another War Bonds. Aegis. And... Kinetic Dampener. Hey, we got rid of Power Elixir at least. Why would Snack break Twitch? Ah ha ha. Ah ha 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 ho. Tee hee hee. Funny ha ha. Oh no, where are my weights going? Why did they go over there? Stop that. I want to fight this wandering vagrant right here, because there's this wall that I can dance around, right? When it does its Nova. Holy, I felt like that took forever. Okay, now that we've got the first one of these. Ugh. Okay, push that guy off the ledge, get the gunner drone. Oh goody, we've got more wandering vagrants now. These ones aren't elites though, so should be a little bit easier, kind of relatively speaking. Today's been very draining for no apparent reason other than the fact that you went to bed late last night. It is super late, like 3:40 is too late. What? We hope to see them again soon. It's nice to see them. They live a bit away so you don't see them often. Nice, yeah, that's always important. Well, I hope everyone gets a good, restful sleep tonight. That's important, I think, for all of us. I know, yesterday was a complete write-off for myself. All I did was sleep. I laid in bed and kind of was in a haze of sleep and awake and asleep and awake again. And then, yeah, eventually I woke up at like 10:30 or 11:30 today. And I was just like, ugh, it was one of those, what year is it? So, definitely seems like my body needed the rest. And then when it came to this evening, I was like, okay, I need to go back to bed. Like, yes, I do, but I don't want to be alone with my thoughts right now, so I'm going to play a little bit of Risk of Rain and just, yeah. In the meantime, you're the one who keeps putting up the shield. I don't want to get caught fighting these guys, but I need to take down the elites that carry the shields, because they're such a pain. Oh, that was the fucking nice one, not the elite. It wasn't the right one! Okay, one of these is dead. Okay. There we go. That's too relatable. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like everyone at some point or another is just like, I just don't want to think right now. So, I think it's normal. Okay, there's still those over there. Oh, gosh, another one. And I don't want to run back all the way back to this drone scrapper, so I think I'm gonna take out my gunner drones now, as long as they don't... I don't think any of the gunner drones have my neutronium weights right now. Where are they? Where's my drone? Do I have it? No. Okay, I have one. No, I have them both. Okay, cool. Because I remember one time I ground up my neutronium weight because it was sitting on a drone that I then scrapped. So that didn't work. If you don't want to think, you usually try and go outside and be with nature and observe pretty nature. I do the same. Yeah, I agree. There is definitely some benefit to, you know, just trying to let your mind rest and be at ease with, the sounds of nature and just like the feeling of being outside and whatnot. That being said, it's not always feasible to do when it's nighttime, right? When you ask why your brain hates you and your brain screams slurs in response, oh, yeah, that would definitely be something tricky to tackle. Yeah. I don't have any other thoughts on that other than tricky. And I don't envy that. This is another equipment drone? Yeah. Okay. But, ooh, whoa. Oh my gosh! I don't want to ride this. I want to open this chest. This is so stupid. Let me open the chest. Give me back my item. I want that benthic bloom. The forbidden chest. Real. Give it back. Let me have it. I just want my loot. And I wish these drill bit guys would get a hobby. Mm. Nailed it. First try. Let's go. Okay. There's still stuff up here. I think? I thought so. Seems like no. Cool. Let's go over here then. The pennies. Pennies aren't my favorite item in this game, but they are better than none item. Okay, healer's taken out. Shielding is taken out. They're so annoying. Shrine of Order. Nah. Nah, I shan't. I should not. No, let's take the mystery item. Another equipment drone? Holy. What's that parent doing? They're just kind of chilling. Actually, I don't care about playing the parent, or not the parent, the ice elites right off the bat. Like, obviously, it's gonna help to kill them, but the healing ones, the shielding ones, the overloading ones, those are the main ones that I have trouble with, I think. Oh gosh, there's so many. Nice. Sweet little 2-tap on that. Okay, there we go. There it is. No? I somehow looped around it. Well, we can keep moving forward. Yeah, Bob, that doesn't really make that better. I think there's a lot of, renormalization around that word, which in my books isn't okay. As someone with family members who have been abused and bullied, in terms of because of their mental disabilities, and dependencies and that type of thing, and yeah, I myself have faced bullying with that word. So I think it's really shitty that a lot of people are like, oh, and I know this likely isn't what you were trying to say, but like, oh, like it's just one of the milder ones. Like, it's not actually a slur or anything like that. It's like, well, a lot of people have been really horribly affected by that. So, not to make it, I'm not trying to co-opt the abuse of being abused by that word. It hasn't affected me all that much. But I know people that it has affected, and I've seen the effect that it has had on those folks. So, people have better vocabularies than that. They can pick a different word. And I challenge you, Bob, yourself included, to try picking a different word. Expand your vocabulary. And yeah, because what are you really saying if you're equating that with just something worthy of that exasperation? What are you saying? What message are you sending? To myself, people like me that have family members that are affected, they themselves have been affected. Like, that's the message that you're... I accidentally pressed the fucking button. Ugh, I'm like suffering. I'm gonna die here because of that. That's so annoying. So yeah, I really do challenge you to improve your vocabulary, and because I fully believe that you have the capacity to do so. Do I want to give this Seat of Life to one of those equipment drones, though? Probably. Is it worth running back for already? Yeah, there was one that wasn't too far away. Yeah, right here. Yeah. And I'm glad you are aware of that, Bob. It's important, so I appreciate it. these guys are gonna hurt. You like it, but it's not worth hurting people who don't have the same view. Why do you like it? If you know it affects people that way, like this is just what I want to question and challenge. And I'm not trying to be combative about it or anything, but I want you to consider the perspective. Like, if you know it is as harmful as it is, why do you still like it? If you know it hurts people. What is it that makes it so much better than other words that would benefit you better? Is it because of the cruelty behind it? Because if so, I really want you to like challenge and restructure that, because that doesn't seem like a great thing to me. I don't know. These are just my thoughts. Have I been blessed with another seed of life? Oh my gosh, I have. Lucky day. I'm a lucky girl. Literally just how it rolls off the tongue, linguistic mouthfeel, then I absolutely know that you can find better words. And I'll ask as, like, even just a fucking personal favor. Start practicing and learning, and even in your own head, what other words feel better, have a better mouthfeel, but don't have the same cruelty behind them. I'd like to, yeah. It's like nothing on this half of the map, it feels like. I think I like Rex's other R ability more than this one. Like the one that does the AoE root. I think it just is, like, yeah, personal preference. I just like it more. Although I do find the chompy sound very satisfying when Rex eats the apples. No, I'm drinking water. Leave me alone. Give me that noxious thorn back, you freak. And my rose buckler. Stupid two-leg monstrosities. Another equipment. More equipment drones than equipment itself. It's crazy. Okay, so we have a few items we can get here, though. Which is good. It's good, it's good. Cool. Just in time for a bunch of really gross spawns. Ugh, trying to kill all these healing and shielding ones. A little bit bleh. No, that's ice. Where was the shielding one? Oh, we've got another healer up here. Okay. Cool. Lysate cell? I mean, currently fuel cell isn't doing anything for me. So, I mean, lysate cell. Oh my gosh, near. Aim again, please. Lysate cell could help me, but it's not my favorite void item, so I'm gonna leave it to the side for now. I guess maybe if I get a fuel cell, I'll pick up the lysate cell. But if I don't get a fuel cell, I'm not gonna worry about it. We have another jailer drone, and a little bit of shmonies, and a little bit of drone combining. No more drone, very much a little bit of drone combining. You keep hearing the word salt? Like, what do you mean, Zach? I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but it's a nice word. As for alternatives, you like shitwit, because it's strictly an insult and not something that's been used as oppressive language. But in that sense, you can honestly also bring up the term queer. You dislike it thoroughly, and it is a historically oppressive slur. But the LGBT plus community in general has taken it back. Oh, fuel salt. Okay, I see what you mean. And I do understand that, Bob. I do understand that. For me, the term queer is not something I have an issue with. Although I do respect and understand, just like you mentioned, why people and when people do have issue with it. I think it's an incredibly nuanced topic, and it's not really one that I feel like as educated on as I should be, or as educated on as I'd like to be. But in the sense of, ooh, I fell down. That's gonna hurt. In the sense of queer history, queer was used as a blanket term for everyone within the gay, lettuce, bacon, tomato. Only way I remember the acronym off the top of my head, it's the weirdest thing. People within the queer, what I call the queer community, because I am wholly comfortable with the word, called themselves queer, and like we called ourselves queer and everything before it was a bad term. And that's why it was treated like a slur, was because it was something we were proud of, right? That's why it became a slur in the first place, is because it was the word that we used, and then they said, oh, this is what you are, we're going to hurt you with it. So after a period of like, oh, hush hush, you can't say the word because it's bad, so many queer people went, no, actually, you know what, this is still our word, regardless of the harm that others have tried to inflict on us with it. It's still us, it's still our word. And that was my learning of it. That was what I was taught, so that is why I personally carry the perspective that I have with it. So I hope that makes sense, Bob. And it's just an awful lot easier to say than an all-encompassing acronym. Like, let's be real, like, I love that we keep expanding and working on the acronym to include everyone. That is entirely valid. But it's gonna go on forever. Like, to be frank, I feel the acronym would go on forever because it needs to be all-encompassing. But if you just have a general, just sort of blanket term of just, yeah, I belong in the queer community. That to me is really powerful and empowering, I should say, from my perspective, in my opinion. I really hope that makes sense, Bob. But yeah, So I hear you, and I will try to be mindful about when I'm using it. Yeah, all of that to say, Bob, I do hear you, and I fully respect your stance. I hear you. I don't want that to go by the wayside. You only ever used to know the word queer as a bad term because it's the only way you've heard it before. Sorry, Lab, I'll finish reading that in a moment here. I don't want to die to this bird hell bombing me. When you started watching One Piece, oh, bitch. I swear they buffed her HP. Oh, motherfucker. Maybe I just have no damage. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. You only, bad term because that's the only way you heard it before, but when you started watching One Piece, there was this character called Bon Clay or Bonchamp who's queer, and he completely turned that word around for you and made you realize it's not a bad word, it's an endearing word. Yeah. And I think that brings up, like, a good perspective as well, Lab, I think, in the sense that, like, a lot of people only do, like, especially these days, like, they only do hear it in terms of it being a bad word. So it just becomes this amorphous, scary thing, right? Oh, can't call someone... Yeah. Historically, yeah, Bob, exactly. The word means different, weird, odd. See, I never had the word for myself. I never had it treated as a bad word, except in the context of using it to demean queer people. But just, I always, like, dictionary definition took it as, like, odd, atypical, different, weird. But I don't know. I've never had a problem with the word weird. Yeah. That's a good perspective, Bob. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you, like, expressing that and everything. Yeah. Different, like, at the end of the day, different strokes for different folks. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Bob. Entirely valid. What sticks for one might not stick for another, and I don't think there's any shame or harm in that. As long as we're all respectful of each other, there's no sweat. Down the tunnel we go. I don't think I have the damage to beat this boss. I have the runic lens now. Runic lens may be helpy. I just can't remember if I'm supposed to accept or reject the collective on Rex. Yeah, all the major bosses get a little, zoom in. I think this is the first one that it's been, like, the most, where it has the most dramatic perspective shift. I know what you mean, Malak, but all the bosses do get their own little... Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Do get their own little moment, if you will. There we go. Timed it right that time. I'm not sure what hit me there. Well, Alloyed Collective, but you know nothing about it other, or how to get any of its content. Same with any of the others. That's part of the magic though, Lab. I think you're gonna have a great time just like playing it and exploring it too. And of course, it's one of my favorite games, so I'm always happy to play with folks as long as I have like the chutzpah for it. Like, you just gotta say the word. Just saying here, I want to play. And like honestly, the same goes for any, like most games. Like most of the time, I'm happy to play games with people. It's just, you just gotta suggest the right game that I'll be intrigued in. You gotta work with it within the ADHD. Oh my god, I can't believe I fell down. Cool. Cool, good job, Nier. Good job. Amazing. Just gonna get laser beamed in here, aren't ya? Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many Seed of Lives have I gone through? Oh my god. Why my fucking... No way she stole my bison steak. She? They? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't think the Alloyed Collective care about pronouns. Fuck. Shit, guys. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, it was a good run. I knew I didn't have the damage for it. Like, but at the same time, I like just trying to do it. Let's... Okay, so I'm gonna take my evening medication. I'm gonna run upstairs to do that. Because I've been taking it later and I just... Yeah, I'll do one more run at least, but I do want to take my medication. 'Tis the hour of medicationing. So Chat, it's stretch break time. So, if you need to stretch, if you need a snack, if you, need to pee, if you need more water, now's the time. Be back in like 5-ish minutes, give or take. Alright, hello, cute dudes, I am back. I am back. Let me see here. Bob, back on your point about the Alloyed Collective, I think the pronouns they, them would be good. Because they are a collective, right? And Blap, I'm sure you're long gone, but have a good night, my dear. Sorry for the low text, just really nervous. That's okay, Bob. Let me just take a peek here. At this point, you're genuinely not sure if you've overstepped or been misunderstood, because your original point was that you don't use the first word exactly because you know how it makes some people feel. You don't dismiss the power of words, but that it got misunderstood due to the whole thing about your brain yelling slurs at you. You know it's stupid to dig up again, but you just want to make it clear you don't use these words offensively you don't use those words offensively at others, just yourself, which isn't good either. That's okay, Bob. I try to hold as much of an open-minded perspective as possible. So I'm trying to understand, like, I do think I am understanding where you come from. With all that being said, I do still want to challenge you to find a different word, because I wholly think you're capable of that, and I don't think it's something to be nervous about. Don't be nervous. I don't judge you. I don't think less of you for it or anything. I just I want to challenge you to do more. Is it time for Risk of Rain 2? It is. I'm just checking really quickly here. A couple of messages. That's the point. Yeah, using different words in general. Exactly. Okay, check that. Perfect. And stop in a moment. Alright. Yeah, Risk of Rainings. Risk of Rainings. I don't like the charge fist. I feel like my pinkies always end up hurting whenever I try to do the charge fist. And I like, ever since I've unlocked the spiked fist instead of the grapple, I like it more. So I want to kill 3 other loaders in the Ambry. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I think, Bob, the only reason I mentioned the use of different words and, like, finding that, in general, the only reason I mentioned that part again is just to get in the practice for yourself. I am fully in the understanding that, like, you use your vocabulary differently for others, and that's great. I'm very grateful to hear that. But still for yourself, too. Is all. Let's go get that equipment, shall we? Overshot and a miss. This might be my last run today. I was noticing when I was going upstairs that I was feeling, I don't know what the right word for it is. Not really symptomy per se, that's... I felt some of the foreboding that sometimes finds itself as a precursor to a flare-up of symptoms. So And I already had a flare-up yesterday, so I'm already kind of, like, honestly pushing it by streaming today. A flare-up. F-L-A-R-E. Flare, for, in terms of chronic illness and whatnot, it's just kind of, like, used a bit to describe sort of the ebb and flow of symptoms of, like, when they get worse, you have a flare-up of your symptoms. Yeah, so on and so forth. Because I was really, really fatigued yesterday. So I'm just trying to be mindful. It was about your guess that I was feeling a bit filled up mentally or emotionally. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. I don't want to discredit that. I think it's... we're celebrating my mom's birthday this weekend too, so I don't want to... I'm trying to be really mindful that, like, I'm not wasting energy. Not wasting. I'm not using energy that I would have preferred to save for my mom's, like, not really party, but just, like, gathering. 2 squid polyps? Oh my gosh. And so, like, I'm feeling like I keep getting flashes of a headache. So, like, not a proper headache, but I keep getting flashes of one. So I'm trying to pay attention to that. And, just, like, fatigue levels. Yeah, happy birthday, Mama Quad. Just trying to be mindful that I'm not, spending my spoons too early. Social energy is finite sometimes. Yeah. Definitely. I guess. I feel like mocha's never bad. Or it's usually never bad. I don't have enough money for that. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll be sure to pass on all the well wishes and everything. Her actual birthday's on Tuesday. But because of my sister working, of course, we're gonna celebrate it over the weekend so that she can join too. My mom's just a busy old gal. She does a whole bunch of stuff, so she's probably busy on her birthday. I know I can say on her birthday proper, I have a call with my neurologist. So that'll be fun. Mama Quad is good, and Nira Quad is good, and Sister Quad is good, and Dwopen remains nice and comfy. Thank you. Thank you. I hope so too. And Papa Quad's making all the food, so. He gets to feed all of us. But yeah, hopefully Dwopen is good this weekend. It's like thunderstormy, which is a bit of a bummer. I was kind of hoping to dip my toes in the lake this weekend. It's still a little bit early. Yeah, like... We've still had some cool nights and everything, so I'm not fully expecting the water to be warmed up yet, but at the same time, like, I think there's some wishful thinking going on that I'm like, oh, I hope the water is warmed up so we can swim. Okay, there wasn't a sneaky chest hiding over there anywhere. Let's check up this way. I see that multi-shop terminal down there, but I want to run around here first. Multi-shop up there. And one over there. Okay. All the multi-shops all of a sudden. But yeah, we've reached that funny little time where it's like, alright, each run might be the last run. We're gonna play it by ear. Just all depending on what Nier's vibe is. Sometimes you just gotta go based on vibes. You gotta listen to your body and say, okay, yes, I can keep hanging out with friendikins and streaming fun game, and yes, good. And sometimes you have to go, you know what? My body is telling me, ding dong, madam, bedtime. And that's that. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, let's go this way. Through the tree. We don't see anything through the tree. Let's do this Halcyon shrine then, babes. There it is. I could hear that Skyrat for the longest time. Loader smile. Why are you smiling about Loader? There we go. Loader strong. Loader very strong. She's one of the strongest characters in the game, I think. Like, just her passive, really. Not having fall damage makes a difference. Sometimes it's a little bit sneaky with it, but it does make a difference. And she's so fast, too. I say, being 11 minutes into stage 1. But that's just due to me yapping. Yapping in the way I run around and check things is... yeah. But I think she's pretty strong. Pop goes the weasel. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Prime Meridian. This teleporter's only a quarter of the way through. We can do Prime Meridian and then go to the Ambry if we want. You one-shot the Alloy Wing. Incredible. Charge Punch or like Charged Fist? Or was it just that much damage? Charged, yeah. Yeah, I do know I'm kind of like, oh, there is a chest here. You know what? I don't care. It's not worth it. I'm carrying on. I really don't feel like doing the last of 75%. I know I'm kind of kneecapping myself when I take the smaller fist. Family event. But, anyways. Yeah, I keep getting, like... Yeah, I think, chat, this one's gonna be the last run. Yeah. My mind is telling me yes, but my body's telling me no. Is basically what it is. Oh, I need to move my sweater. Okay, there we go. Ah, thanks, cons. Thanks for the love. It just feels like every time, like, I'm getting a headache when my head turns. It's just uncomfortable. More than anything. Take a backup mag. Extra fists I can throw at people. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. It's hard because I want it. It actually is, I'm noticing now. I'm able to pinpoint it now, the headache. When it's starting on the back of my head when I move my head. I don't want to keep, like, ruminating on it, but so it's rather distracting, especially when I want to, like, just jam out to the music. And then suddenly my body's like, nah, stop moving your head. A Drakloak? What's a Drakloak, Fira? Is it worth catching? I feel like it's like, grass type. Loak is telling me grass type, because it sounds like loaf, or loam. You didn't know, so you looked it up? Okay, go on then. It's a dragon pseudo middle evolve? Oh. That sounds neat. Tell the headache it smells. Headache, you smell and you should go away. Let me play more game with friends. Oh, you didn't know what it was because it was a middle evolve, but it's a dragon that holds baby dragons and launches his darts. Oh my god. Not to pause the game in the middle of the game, but anyways, thank you. If it's a dragon one, I gotta try to catch it. Oh, holy shit. Beginner's luck. I caught the Drakloak. I did it. Yeah, Bob, it's super easy to start up with the Pokemon community game. It's cute, it's fun. You get a random starter, they show up in chat occasionally, and I think you just, like, slowly gain Pokeballs and everything. But yeah, it's cute, it's fun. I like it. You got Monkey. You have to buy them? Okay, but how come, Fira, then, I have gotten some Pokeballs that I haven't bought? Do you know why that would... Oh, you do gain some passively? They'll gain the Pokeballs passively? You have to buy Pokeballs, they'll gain the... Ah, special events. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Okay, think Pokemon money passively. Gotcha. That's all good. Thank you for clarifying. So I'm not misinforming everyone. I just want to do this as well before I forget. I just realized I didn't mark off that I took my medications. There we go. Just so I don't, like, later go, oh, I forgot to take my medications, and then double up on them. That's all I want. You get some special balls over time, because you've got a Night Ball, Net Ball, Heavy, Phantom, which you got and haven't bought. Okay. Let's grab another, or just a transport drone, not another transport drone. We don't have one in the first place. Just a bunch of drones. Bunch of drones, bunch of printers. Alright, let's do this family event. Let's lose this family event. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at all these stone golems. Just all the ones I've just been neglecting to kill. Letting them chase me over the course of the map. Yeah, that was the only chest that I didn't get, I think. One chest, drone. I'm not... Oh, there is another chest over there as well. Okay. Good thing I noticed. Somewhere over here? Yeah. 1,000, so I should have enough. Ooh, I don't... Oh, good thing we opened that chest. We got a red item. I don't think... I'd like to get rid of my prayer beads here, but I don't think we saw a scrapper. Oh, hey! Gamba, and we got it. Here we go. Let's keep on running. Running. I went through the teleporter, not the green portal. I'm a fool. I'm a buffoon. I'm an absolute clown, really. Do so many. Huh. Fucked by my own drone. That's rude. Okay, we'll grab both of those. I got a power elixir. I'm not super jazzed about that, but probably best to go that other way around. Effigy of Grief. Nah. Okay, let's go around this way. See what we can't find. What about effigy, Cons? You some kind of effigy fan or something? You recommend cheese? What kind of cheese, Bob? Because personally, I'm of the opinion that I could go for a nice brie or a camembert. You beat Mithrix with it on Captain with no damage item. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Did you just keep dropping effigy like on Mithrix wherever he was? and hope, right? You put all 5 in the middle. Nice. Havarti. Ooh, Havarti sounds good too. Mmm. Is it Danish? I didn't know that. Today I learned. You Danes make... You Danes are great. Did you know that? You make some great cheese. We do have a scrapper here. Hello? I bet you Jambo's Danish. Maybe. We'll see. I'll figure it out one day. What Jambo's nationality is. Watch him still be here lurking and he's just like, what the fuck, Mir? Are you that obsessed with me, girl? Like, what? Not sold on any of those. Oh, hello. Daylight come oh, 2 more scrappers spawned right there. Just for us. Definitely want the focus crystal. And I'll tell you that. For free. Anything else I tell you, though, does require your undying love and affection. Ah, shit. I fucked up. Yeah, just everything over there. Cool. Couple scrappers down here. There is the access node. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna go through the portal, though. Let's grab one of these for damage. And then... I feel like there might be something up there. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Hi, Jambo. I'm doing alright. I don't know if I'm winning yet, but I'm not losing yet. But I was just musing about how Danish you are. You do have to tell me if I get it right, though, right? Is that part of the rules? You could, but that's the thing, you could be Danish. I don't know, because you won't tell me. You seem to enjoy this little game you've created. I want to kill the rat that's healing them. But yeah, no. Right now I'm getting Danish vibes. Are the vibes, right? You guess you could offer me the same deal you gave others before. Oh no. Damn it. I missed. I forgot I bought the Freon accumulator. That whole time. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll read that in a second, Jambo. I see it. I just don't want to dive the sky rats while I'm distracted. Refreshing beverage. Encrypted portal, nothing else. It's dropped around there that I can tell. Okay. Jimbo is definitely Orcadian. 5 tries, DM, and if you get it right, you say yes. To be fun, gives you nostalgia for when you messed around with Minnie, Granny, and others like this. Aw, okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. What I feel like, and this is probably due to my brain just being tired. What do you mean, like, 5 tries, DM? And if you get it right, like, what, do I only get 5 tries? And then I DM? Like, what, I fear I am missing something. 70B works again? Whoa. I don't see. Like, you guess 5 countries. Honestly, unlimited, but where's the fun in that? Ew. There's a guy who sent you a list of all countries. That's funny. It's interesting that, as well, that it's, like, not just me that have experienced this. Jambo might be from XYZ place, but I'm not sure. I'm sure the air of mystique is, goes well with the ladies. Oh. You don't think it has any effect? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't think it has any effect? Do I have a sales star? I do have a sales star. Means I want to find out where the legendary chest is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because it's just stonks, right? Oh, right. I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. You mean the ladies aren't all into the air of mystery that comes with, ooh, I am ambiguously European, but also maybe American, but probably not. And I definitely don't think Canadian, but that would be a plot twist. That would be a plot twist if Jambo was Canadian as well. But no, I do still think European. I think. Give me money. Give me money. Thank you. I just need a little bit more money, please, and thank you. See, I haven't refreshed yet, cons, so 7TV is not back for myself. But it's funny. You mean that might work if you were overall flirtatious? It's just dump anything without the other stuff, so no effect. Alright, alright. You don't want that air of mystery, like real James Bond. You're way too anxious to be flirtatious. Okay, mood. But also... mood. I don't get Croatian vibes from Jambo. I've gotten UK vibes. I've gotten Scandinavian vibes. Yeah, that's fine. You absolutely could have immigrated. That's neither here nor there. I don't care. One is where you're from and one is where you are. Gotcha. Well, okay, true. That's, yeah. We'll say where you are. Oh, shit. I don't like this because you've added a layer of depth that makes sense. Like, maybe you're living in the States, but you're European, and that's why I get both vibes. Hey, congrats to your friend. Good for them. You're in Croatia. You emigrated from Moldova, but you actually originated from Cyprus. It's a very nuanced... No, that's not the word I want. Multifaceted guess. You are doing nothing to give vibes, Jambo. I just live in a different state of existence where everything and anything gives off vibes regardless of whether or not it's intended. And I navigate the world based off vibe. I'm like a scent sniffing dog. Just go based off the scent. What does my gut say? But yeah, really and truly, like, my gut instinct is just one of the instincts that I've learned to trust most in my experience, and yeah. Because you're ooh, hello. You've been given an offer. That sounds ambiguous, Vera. What kind of offer? '19th to the 25th or 6th to feed dogs and cats, basically House sit and you get a VR headset. That's not too shabby there, Vera. House sitting, in my experience, is not all that taxing. So, like, that's kind of a pretty cool, deal. I feel like I would go for it if I were into VR. When I say into VR, I mean, like, had, different VR games to play and whatnot. Problem is 30 minutes away, isolated, check shit. I mean, you win some, you lose some. I'd still go for it personally, but I mean, that is my personal take. No bus except bus service, and that's probably like every 2 hours and you don't have a car. Yeah, that makes things tricky. Can they give you a ride as part of the deal because of the the isolated location of their house? Just be like, yeah, I'd love to help out, but can you pick me up, please? Mom, come pick me up. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense, Fiora. Like, just for your average goings abouts, if you don't need a car, like, honestly. Because then you have to pay for insurance and pay for gas money and this, that, and the other thing. Like, yeah, no, I don't blame you whatsoever for preferring the bus. But that being said, I mean, I hope these folks are able to give you a ride. That would make your life. I feel like that would just sweeten the deal entirely. Okay. Printers up there. Okay, a couple chests up there, one down there. Okay. Money. Oh, there's a couple chests down there as well. That's alright. That's alright. Oh. Yeah, that does make it tricky then, Vera. Because, like, the animals are gonna need some loving. They're gonna need some pets and some scritches and some playtime and whatnot in that time. So I think, yeah, if you're not feeling like you'd be able to touch them, or you just prefer not to, maybe not the best call for you then. Because, yeah, animals are super social and they need that kind of attention. Yeah, some cats, though, like, they even like to just, like, press up against you, you know, even if they don't like to be pet. Well, it's still technically you touching the animal. You've looked after their house before, once before with the doggos and the cat, but they lived in a denser spot with access to buses and that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Jambo. For sure. Ugh. Yeah. More the isolated factor, too. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely... sounds like a lot to consider. Okay, I gotta focus up here. Honestly, no fall damage is what's gonna save my bacon. If anything will. wasn't too bad. Holy items, though. This item, this item. Pick this guy back up. Pick this guy back up. Pick these up. We'll run over here. You love affectionate cats. Why do I keep feeling like I'm... whatever. There's one you know that doesn't even make eye contact with anyone who's a full-on diva. Oh my gosh, that sounds kind of hilarious. And your old pup didn't like a lot of attention, but he'd always lay up against someone. He loved the closeness. Aw, he loved being close to and like a lot of petting. Aw, Bob. Yeah, that sounds so sweet. How does one turn off their feelings? Totally unrelated. So you load up a game called Risk of Rain 2. And then you pull up a program called OBS, and you press start streaming, and then you press play game, and then you just run around, and yeah. Totally unrelated, but that's how I would deal with feelings if I was having them. It's the magma worm. I'm pretty sure that you're hearing, Thera. Oh, wait, no, I misread your message. Sorry, don't mind me. Yeah, don't worry. I misread your message. What I said will not make sense. You are good, hon. You were talking about the Pokemon. I thought you were talking about the sound in-game, somehow. Yeah. I'm not sure how I thought I read that, but I did think I read that, and... yeah. That's it. Got different forms than genders. Cool. That's pretty low odds then. I couldn't tell you, Thera. I couldn't tell you. I do not have enough Pokemon community game knowledge yet. Either way, that's really cool that despite the odds. Apparently the kitty is full on divas. You found the message from a while back about his diva-ness. Full on diva sparkles. His bowl is to be spotlessly clean and refuses to eat from the same bowl twice in a row. Gotta use a different one, and he has like 5 bowls from which he will select. Once food is served, He'll only eat a couple bites, then, yeah, shrunk shaping, don't mind if I do. Then look at one of the people around. That person has now been designated to spoon feed him. And he won't eat otherwise. And only that person can feed him. If anyone else tries, he'll just refuse. Aw, Jambo. That does sound like a full-on diva. And you're just thinking about Digger. Do you miss him? Aw. Bob. Yeah, it's okay. Just think about the good times. And all the happiness they bring and how much love you have for them. That's all we can do, right? Just think about the good times. However, if left at hostel, he'll happily eat whatever is provided all by himself. Yeah, no, it's definitely learned behavior then. For his people. Which with no ability for paragraphs. For real. It's so hard to read big messages just because there's no line breaks or anything. Hey, essays are allowed. I love a good essay. Have you ever read a really well-written essay from someone on a topic they're passionate about? It's fascinating. New pup Otto had so much energy. Aww, just a baby. Just a baby. I knew there must have been a gilded monster or gilded creature somewhere because I'm noticing the slightest of frame drops. His energy is auto this world. Cute. Cute, Jambo. Only major problem is the isolation for Ethera. Yeah. And well, then that's something you have shit to do during the week. For sure. For sure. And he actively begs for attention, sits on his hind legs like a little Timon and gestures with his front paws. Like, please look at Otto. Aw, that's cute. Aw, what a sweet baby. Yeah, he's just a baby. He loves your hair and beard, like, really loves it. He will lick and bite and actively try to eat it if you let him. Oh, puppies are so cute. Little demons, but they're so cute. Can we finally kill this? Okay, the gilded one is dead. Ooh. I think Stan was a little bit like that when he was a puppy, if I remember correctly. I might be misremembering though, so take this with a grain of salt maybe. But if I remember, he liked to chomp on hair when he was a baby. And when he finally actually calms down, his favorite nesting spot is between someone's legs. Cute. He likes to feel close then. He likes to be snuggled up. Anything else? But yeah, it's plenty else. Plenty of shit to open. Actually, not that much. Just this one, and I think the chest over there. Maybe a couple drones that I've missed, but I'm not super worried about missing drones. I just like to catch all the, or not catch all, get all the items from the map if I'm able to. Because it makes the next stage easier, of course. Very social boy, loves attention. Aww. Good, I'm happy for you, Bob. Everyone deserves, you know, if they want to be an animal parent. Everyone deserves an animal parent that loves love. You have to try your absolute hardest not to look at him. Oh my gosh, you have to show me pictures. You should post them in the Show Me Your Kitties channel in Discord. I would love that. Okay, 2 chests down there. 3 chests down there still. I forgot you were an equipment drone. Now I have to wait for it to ping things, man. Oh, here it is. And 3 chests on the lower level that I missed. One. Oh, now I could go for that lysate cell, I think. Okay, here's a scrapper. So honestly, goodbye. I'm not gonna worry about other stuff. Where are the other chests down here, though? They weren't all the way down here. So this is 2 and 3, respectively. Oh, don't really need this, but don't really need that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Actually, good thing I looked back that way. Because there was the sticky bomb as well. Okay, finally. We've got overloading worms, or not overloading worms, but magma worms. Cool. Got the cautious slug and cool. Hey, there's a ride-on in chat. If any of you folks would like to catch them. Okay, so we're not gonna go through the teleporter because because we want to go to the Ambry. We have a trial to do. Up, 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 up. Alright, let's go for diamond, 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 and then a circle, and then... Oh, I fucked it up. Those ones are supposed to be squares, and these are the diamonds. Ugh, I did it backwards. Whatever. Fix it here in a moment. There we go. To the secret level. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm sweating a little bit. Because this is the boss. The boss. I'm the boss. I have to fight myself in here. And every other time I've tried it, the enemy version of myself has one-shot me. Are we ready? I know, and it's Loader. She's so strong. And I'm the Loader, who should be so strong, but... And I always fall off this map. Okay, we got this. Where is she? Come here! You whore! Thank you for sending pictures of the pupper. I much appreciate it. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. Where is she? There she is. Like, no, I'm the real one. Get over. I can't seem to beat it. I can't seem to beat it. Ugh. Honestly, what a disappointing way to end. And we do actually have to end there, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to, you know, keep hanging out or chatting with you guys, I gotta take care of my me, too. So, that's what this is. You can't tell, but I'm doing finger guns, and I mean, you can kind of tell that I'm winking at you, but no, I'm not leaving you. I'm just, putting you in the care of someone else temporarily. That's what we'll call it. I'm not leaving you, Fira. I'm gonna put you guys in the care of Morgan. And there's a special reason why I'm putting you in the care of Morgan, and it is because she is doing a birthday stream. So it is, I believe, her 189th birthday, she said. That we are celebrating. So technically, her birthday was formally yesterday, but the streamathon, it's uncapped, so it is still going on. So yeah, make sure you give her lots of love. She's got Pokemon Community game too, and she's really sweet and really cute, and also deals with chronic illness. So I just think she's a really inspiring and cool person. So yeah, come with me. We're gonna give some hearts, some love in the chat. And yeah, again, I'm not really sure when next stream will be. I've already done more streams in June than I thought I would, and there's some stuff I need to unpack about kind of why, underlying reasons and stuff for my own psyche and mental health and whatnot that I'd like to unpack. So anyways, I will bid you guys adieu. Bonne nuit, good night, and let's give our love to Morgan. It means a lot to me. So thank you guys for being here. I love you. Bye-bye.